success is showing up. Showing up is important, but also the why are you showing up? What is it that you're looking for? And it's so important that you hear this aspect because 2019 is a year, we talk about transcending yourself, rising above and go beyond the limit. Take yourself beyond where you are because the current circumstance that where you are has led you to exactly what you have. So now it's time to elevate yourself, rise above, transcend yourself so that you can grow into that individual to achieve your goals and dreams. And part of taking ownership is to be on the cusp of information when it comes to this opportunity and this wonderful enterprise that we are all partnered with Synergy Worldwide. So it's so important for many of us to, be able to log into our web office and navigate this portal of resource and information that is here to help us grow this enterprise, grow this business, build your platform, ladies and gentlemen. So it's so important. There are a couple of things I really want to re-emphasize when you log into your web office. There is a dashboard there that provides a lot of information about volume, where you are in terms of rank and achievement. But also, if you go onto the resource section, there's also information that you can download, like the current presentation that we use, for presenting the opportunity is there. It can be found there. Fact sheets about the products, ingredients, and so forth, panel and so forth is there. Also, communications information is there. What you can and cannot say and information, how to properly convey this opportunity to people without making false claims and so forth. Those resources are there. And as we're taking ownership, it is important for you guys, to access this information so you can refine your skills and develop yourself into that professional, okay, as you are conveying this product and this opportunity to people, because that's how you become a professional and do this opportunity justice, by doing it very effectively and in a professional manner. But it starts with where you start, logging into your web office. Now, also, there's other information there when you go there, such as the different packages and specials. As you can see, starting out the new year, there are several packages there that the company is offering for individuals, for different packs and products opportunities. It is important for you guys to be aware of those because that is designed to help you, convey these products to people that love, and care about, and talking to about this opportunity, but also get them an opportunity not to go by themselves on the website and be telling you about the offers, but you setting the example that you're the professional, you're abreast of the information, and you are guiding them through the process, okay, of one, obtaining the products, two, consuming the products, and also being comfortable with the portal and how to acquire these products. It's important, very, very important. So there's a couple of new packs out there when it comes to the microbiome, a couple of Purify Legacy pack and the extended pack, and then they have another one with the microbiome shake, the biome shake with the detox, which is so important. So those are selling points for you guys. So as you're talking to others out there and interacting with people, you can provide, an economical offering to people that also drives your business. And it's so important because we, to become successful, we have wonderful products. Remember this, we have the best products, but it's the onus is upon us, okay, to work and to share and to help people acquire these products so they can receive a benefit. And then for receiving the benefit, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you generate income. And because of the high quality of our products and how they're manufactured and so forth, when you have repeat customers because of how you diligently and carefully, expose people, make sure they're consuming the product properly to get the desired results and so forth, the repeat customers generates repeat income for you, and also referrals, because now others are talking about the benefits that they're receiving, and then that also creates a demand for you. You will be a point of access for people to acquire these products. So it first starts with you taking ownership. Showing up is 80% of guaranteed success, but also the other step is showing up with an attitude of being the professional, being a resource, being the contact person. And then, as you're starting to grow, ladies and gentlemen, last week I mentioned we were going to record a three-way call and so forth and get it there. Only one, we're in the process of doing that, but the calls that was done, the individuals didn't grant permission to record to record the call, so we can't, to protect, make sure we don't violate anyone's rights and so forth. So we're going to do some other series of calls and then gain permission and then publish those so you guys can receive it and listen, okay, to how I do the conduct a three-way call, so it can help you guys do that so you can become more effective building this business. So we'll get that done. We're working hard on it. We were hoping to have that this week, and we thought, we were confident it would be, but sometimes technical things happens, and that's what obstacles and barriers, but we're going to navigate around that, because we're not going to let it stop us from equipping each and every one of you for success. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we've also talked about harnessing testimonials. Testimonials is the lifeblood of this opportunity. Okay, testimonials is a way where people are sharing their own experience and how they've seen benefits into their life by acquiring and consuming our products. And the powerful thing about our testimonials is, I would say about 80 to 90% of the testimonials are people who are naturally looking for benefits, health benefits, without looking for, based on income or performance. So it is really powerful to leverage these testimonials. Okay, so we're excited about those. But I want to bring on a gentleman that, we spoke this week. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a powerful story, because what happened is, Mr. Jordan in Michigan, piqued the interest of an individual, and the individual gave him, if I'm getting it correct, referred this gentleman that I'm going to bring on, okay? And Mr. Jordan put him on the phone with me, and now this gentleman is going to be sharing his testimony, and this is Mr. Greg Jacob out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, that has a very compelling story, but also he also has experience in the industry. And oftentimes we've talked about the power of referrals. Now you guys are getting an example of that and a testimonial of how powerful and unique this can do to help you grow your business. So I want to bring on this gentleman, Mr. Greg Jacob, out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Are you on the call, sir?
Yes, I'm on the call.
Oh, great. So thank you for taking time out, and on a Sunday night at 10 p.m. I know it's freezing up there, but
oh my God, it's freezing. But yeah,
yeah, I understand. But I want to thank you, because at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it shows that people are committed to success with this opportunity, and they see the significance of these products, and not only that, the opportunity that's at hand. So if you could take time out just to share with people your personal testimonial, and then after that, I just wanted to do a quick, conversation with you, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. That's fine. Okay. Like you said, my name is Greg Jacob, and I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. 2 or 3 days ago, I didn't even know Stan from Adam. Never met him, never seen him, didn't even know he existed. So a fella at a job, I was talking to him about health. What are he taking? Are you taking anything? We started talking. He said, what's funny? I met a guy the other day. He gave me his card, and he showed me the card, and it says lower blood pressure. At the same time, get your kidneys healthy. I said, oh, I'm interested in that, because I got problems in battling with high blood pressure for a little while, and I can know if you don't take care of it, your kidneys will start failing. You have some problems with that. So I said, okay. Now, man, at the same time, for the last couple months, I've been saying to myself, because I am working 2 jobs, I've been saying I need something that pays me residual income. I was putting that out there in the universe every day. So I get the car. He didn't let me take the car. I took a picture of it with my phone. I called Mr. Jordan. We talked about it a little bit, got familiar with each other. And he said, Greg, I said, okay, I want to try it. I want to try it out. If it works, I get it. I ain't even worried about the money part. I just want to make sure that it works and it's saying what it's going to do. It's going to lower my blood pressure. It's going to make me feel good, this and that. I said, okay. So yesterday, we had a big snow. We had our first little snow. We had about 5 inches. But I drove to his house in Detroit, an hour away, and picked up the product. We didn't talk too much because he was outside shoveling, So he gave me a pack of I think it was the energy supplement first, just to try it out. I tried that out on the way home. And I noticed immediately that I was like perked up. I was awake, I was alert. I said, okay, that's not too bad. I like that. So I got home later on that night. I took the Pro Arginine 9. I took a pack of that, went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I said, wow, my breathing, my breathing is a little bit clearer, it's more fluid, And notice the other thing, I started, I don't know, it sounds kind of crazy, but the mucus was breaking up in me, like I had mucus in my throat, and pretty sure I did, but this product was actually breaking it up. After talking about what Stan, after he said it does better because it helps with inflammatory problems. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty good. And one day I took it that night and it started working immediately. So I took some more this morning when I woke up, and same thing, still mucus coming up. My breathing is better. I got some energy. I said, okay, this was after 2 days and taking it. So, I called Jordan about it. He explained a little bit more about it, how, some of the more details. And also I read some information about it late last night, looked at some YouTube videos about some amazing testimonials about people with their blood pressure being super high. Now it's down to, the low 20, 120. So I was like, okay. Then it's a money part of it. And I said, this might work. This will work. So here I am, 2 days later, talking to you guys about what type of experience that I had, in 2 days. So I'm pretty excited about it, and what it's going to do for me in the future. And also the money part of it. I guess, I know money ain't everything, but we put it up there with breathing. So
that's so true. That is so
yeah.
true.
So I'm here, and I'm here to learn, and here to help this company propel.
Well, thank you, and for sharing your testimonial. But before you go, just for the folks, and we're doing this to really help people move forward and become successful. So I want them to understand, that Mr. Jordan, talk to a friend of yours, and a friend of yours refers you to him, correct? Right? To Mr. Jordan. Are you there, Greg?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
So now, when you spoke to Mr. Jordan, and I'm walking people through the whole recruiting process so they understand. After he talked with you on the product, then he put you on a call, right?
Correct.
So how did he go about doing that call, just for the education of the people here? Could you share with them? Because you agreed to it. So if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah. No, I don't mind sharing that. he put me on a three-way conference call to another gentleman that he got a lot of respect for, and give me some background on the company and what it did for him, and and how he's doing in the product, how he's doing in the business, and how the product is working for him. So and so they kind of actually moved me along to where I am right now.
So that call that you did was with me there. So
yeah.
and then we we had a great conversation that led you to have greater confidence in this opportunity and being willing to drive an hour to experience this product.
Correct. I was really excited because basically, I really wanted to find a product because I do take supplements right now, but that supplement it was only for certain, this blood pressure, basically. But once I saw this, I said, well, this does blood pressure, it does this, it does so many things, and all in one, and one little thing. I said that's strong. That's pretty powerful. I don't have to buy, a whole bunch of supplements. I can just buy this one thing here, and I can get it all.
Yeah.
So that's attractive. And like I said, it's also a financial thing to me. Like I said, I'm turning 50 this year, and I have to create some type of walk-away income, some type of income that's going to earn every week, every month, without me have to do it every week. You know what I'm saying? Not going to a regular job. Not saying the job is, you got to work somewhere, until you find something else to do. So,
right. Yeah.
So I'm just, trying to just move right along.
Okay, great. Well, I won't keep you much longer. So when you and I had a conversation, I asked you about your background, right? And come to find out, you've had experience in the network marketing field. So if you don't mind sharing with, some of these guys, why it's exciting to understand the power. What I'm illustrating on this call is the power of referrals, because you never know who you're going to meet out there. And
correct.
Come to find out, you have had experience in network marketing. So if you don't mind sharing with these guys your experience and your love for the industry, and it has proven itself once before for you. So that's why you are more open and to an opportunity also to listen to your the supplements, being the health benefits. So if you don't mind sharing that experience with the folks.
Okay, yeah, my first opportunity I ever got involved in was a long distance service company. I had to be about 20 years old, and I met some people. They came into a furniture store I worked at here in Michigan, and they piqued my interest. And I was interested because back then, the long distance services were taken up by 3 companies. They had a monopoly on it. In the early 90s, the government started to break that up and let these other companies come in and get some of the market share. So I got involved in that because it looked attractive. It looked at like I went to a meeting and these guys that were at the meeting were talking about making astronomical money. For a guy that's 20 years old, 20,000, 30,000 a month. That was like, what? What do you guys? I know you sell a long distance, but what else you selling here? That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I had never heard of that. Nobody, no school. My parents never told me that you could make that type of money nowhere. I had never heard of that before. I had never heard of residual income before. Before I got into that.
Yes.
So these guys kind of was my mentor, and they was telling me, Greg, teacher, okay, I need you to get this book called Make and Go Rich, and read that book. And I got it on audio because I was more of an auditorial type guy. I could, learn quick just by listening. And then, different types of books, Tony Robbins and all these guys. And I'm like, man, I want to make some money. I don't got time to be listen to these guys, man. I want to they were like, Greg, you got to change the mind first to get it. At the time, it didn't make any sense to me, change my mind first, So, I mean, I know they was doing, but I didn't know now. So it prepared me, it prepared my focus and my mindset to even receive that type of information, because, all my life was go to school, get a good job, go to college, find a job that you can work for 20, 30 years, retire. Back in the day, that was the thing, but even at a younger age, I didn't want that type of life. I seen my mother and my grandparents work 30, 40 years at the plant, work hard, I just didn't want to do that, not to knock them. They just didn't know, So I wanted to choose a different role for myself. So
how well
I
did
got
you do with that
involved.
opportunity?
I did pretty good, for a 20-year-old. I started working. I had to get the hang of it. You learn how to network, talk with people, going through the numbers. I got up to maybe 1,000 a week. At 20 years old, I was making more money than my mother. She worked at the plant 6 days a week. This was residual income, though. This was coming in on a regular basis, and I was spending as fast as it came in. And so I did that for a good little while, and things happened with that company. And I got into a different company. We all, networkers. We bounce around to different companies because that's the nature. Some of them you can stay for a long time. But
so you got a taste
I got involved.
You got a taste of the residual income at a very young age, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think that was the hook. That was the hook, and I think the lifestyle too. So many days I would meet with some of my upline at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. While everybody else is in bed, I'm at Denny's or somewhere. I didn't have to go to work. That was great.
You got a sense of freedom too, huh? A sense of freedom.
That's right. And I want it back. I want it back. I said, no, this working every day is not going to work for me. No, not here in America. I mean, yeah. I could see if I was a different country, but no, this ain't gonna work for me.
So Greg, you said something very compelling because, oftentimes the repetitiousness of this industry can become stressful, but the outcome is worth more than the process.
Correct.
And you detailed the process a little bit. You had to work on your mind, right?
Yeah.
You had to go out there and pique interest, right?
Correct.
And you had to go and do those three-way calls, do those presentations.
Correct.
And what was it that made you do it over and over and over and over again?
They used to have a thing. They used to have a saying when I was in that company, that long distance company, the 3 SWs. Some will, some won't. So what? Next.
And those next ended up for you making more money than your mom made working at the plant.
Oh yeah, making more money. I heard a saying by Jim Rohn. He was talking about the same thing. He talked about if you're a professional baseball player if you can bet hit three get on base 3 out of 10, you can make $3 million a year. But that means you out 7 times. So I mean that makes more sense to me. I'm like, he's right. So everybody, when people look at success, they're not hitting the ball out of the park all the time. They losing more than they winning. It just looks like they did, but you don't know the background. You don't know the backstory. You don't know all the frustration and the times you feel like giving up. And like, yeah, man, this seems like a scam. I mean, a lot of stuff go in your head.
Exactly.
Plays with but
it sounds sounds as if you had a really good support network too.
Oh yeah. You got to be around that all the time. People that in the same mind frame, because it's good to talk about that, and these people will hold you up like, yeah, Greg, I've been there before. I felt that before. I understand, but keep going. Keep listening to those tapes. Keep listening to those CDs over and over again. Go to the meeting. And eventually the no's don't even bother you no more. They just like something you just got to go through.
Right.
It won't even it won't even know. So you develop more of a thicker skin than somebody that's first starting out.
Right.
But that's how that.
What happens is all of a sudden, your goals and your dreams is not predicated on that individual. No, you just know you have to you have to find the process, go through the process, right? Find those people.
Correct.
And now you're stronger for it.
Yeah, I mean it is strictly numbers. The numbers don't lie. The numbers just don't lie. The numbers always work out in your favor if you're willing to go through the numbers. If you're willing to go through the numbers, you're pretty much guaranteed success. If you're willing to go through the numbers.
If you're willing to go through the numbers. Now,
if you're willing to go through the numbers, that's all.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're willing to go through the numbers, it's almost like a guarantee you will succeed if you're willing to go through the numbers. If, it's a big if, but you just got to go through the numbers. That's all it is to it.
Well, this is a great segue, because what I want to share with the folks that are on there, based on our conversation, what you've heard of the company and seen so far, seeing that it's an established company that now is looking to capture market share in this marketplace, publicly traded company, and the infrastructure is set. The trend in the marketplace, we all know people, even yourself, you're talking from your own personal testimony. We all know someone who can stand to benefit from our products. And the fact that, we are standing on the top of the hill and we are charged to be the people to bring the message of this opportunity and this product to people, how do you feel about that?
I feel it feels promising, that, I mean, you yourself, you got, I haven't met the other individuals, but a company like this with a great product behind them, and it works. I mean, and it's helping people with life-threatening problems, heart disease and kidney problems, and I don't even know what all this product does. It's just some of the stuff I'm experiencing, because I'm trying, as you get older, when you're younger, you feel like Superman. You don't feel like, hey, I'm not going to go through all that. These people are dealing with arthritis, blood pressure problems. But when it happens to you, it's like, oh, let me find something that's going to work out. You start to become an advocate.
Yeah.
And you become an advocate for other people.
So I think, the powerful thing that you said here is that, people are at a point where they're actually looking for what we have to offer. They're actually, correct. Because you were saying in your mind's eye, right? You're in your mind that, hey, one, I'm looking for Anita's income stream, because I'm getting to an age where I'm thinking about retirement. I need some passive residual income, but also I have a potential health issue that I don't want to escalate into something bigger. So
Correct.
the two needs, the health and the wealth, kind of came into alignment for you. And now you
Correct.
found a product that will definitely help you provide that benefits, now standing on top of an opportunity because the product really works and you're seeing it in a short period of time. Now you see your eyes open because now you see the opportunity, and then the income potential here is tremendous. So, you know, I want to thank you for taking time out to share your testimonial with everyone. I am looking forward to working with you. We're going to get on the phone, you and I, tomorrow with Mr. Davidson, my success line,
Okay.
so you can hear his compelling story and so forth. And that's how we progress through this opportunity. And thank you for taking time out also, you know, to help others that are on the call hear how you were exposed, and also, you know, how compelling this has been for you. So thank you.
All right. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. I wanted you guys to hear the points because, you know, we've been talking about the process. We've been talking about, you know, what it takes, and, you know, the mindset and your tools and equip. But what happens is the most, you know, in any great journey, the most important act you can do is take the first step. You know, in achieving any worthwhile ordeal, you must take the first step. And, you know, this call illustrated how an individual took the step, you know, to elicit the interest of an individual that referred somebody else, and you saw the domino effect of it. It turns out, you know, this person has experience and so forth. There is a lot of people out there that we need to reach to. And I'm praying that this call really hit home for a lot of you guys to understand that you got to keep going. You got to talk to others. You don't know who you meet, who they know. And it's so important to take ownership of this opportunity and become the professional that you guys are. I believe in all of you. Long before you stop believing in yourself, I'm still believing in you, because I know once you grab a hold of this opportunity and start spreading it and it takes root, it will transform your life. You know, we're part of something significant. We're part of something great, ladies and gentlemen. And 2019 is our year to transcend yourself. And you got to grab hold of that word, transcend. It means to rise above, to go beyond your limits. Because as you grow, you heard what Mr. Greg said. You know, he started to read the tapes. He started to invest in his mind. He started to build his conviction. He started to all the steps that we've been training on all of last year. You heard an individual, you know, that came on the call and telling you that's what it took for him to become very successful, you know, and realize and grab a taste of the power of this opportunity of network marketing and what it can deliver us. And he desires to have that, especially now, seeing that he's progressing, you know, to more of the senior years, like myself too, and he sees that as a viable vehicle. So we're sitting on the number one opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It is the biggest opportunity, because when you think about it, we have products that are clinically validated, clinically proven to provide real health benefits, okay, that you can stand behind. A company that's publicly traded, a compensation plan that rewards you unlike any other out there consistently. And the only variable is yourself. And how are you looking and working on yourself and tooling and equipping yourself and staying in tune with this opportunity and this team of support that you have, staying connected. You heard Mr. Greg said, you know, he was talking about staying connected with the environment. You are a fabric of the environment that you're around, and staying connected with your success line, you know, myself and so forth, ladies and gentlemen, with the company, will also help ensure and help you guarantee your success with this opportunity. You know, how often are you talking to your success line? You know, getting on here, touching this business and opportunity. So important. So there are a lot of really cool points that were illustrated on the call, and that's why I wanted him to share with each and every one. I'm looking forward, you know, to greater prospects. I believe in each and every one of us, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you guys are the professional, and you got to rise and transcend yourself to elite status. And elite stands for every leader in time excels. Okay? It's your time. It's our time, ladies and gentlemen. We are the pillars of strength of this wonderful opportunity, and we're going to capture the market share that's available to us. So remember, this coming Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have an opportunity overview where you can invite guests to see a complete business overview of the products and the opportunity and the income potential here. Okay, every Tuesday and every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this concludes the call. It's a recorded call. We'll send it out so people can listen to it and take further notes on these team training calls. Want to thank you. Next week, we're working to have a recorded of our three-way call. Okay, so we'll have that up and running. We'll send it on the message board. Thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for your commitment and your dedication and being a part of this wonderful legacy movement. This concludes the call. I want to thank each and everyone for being on the call. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. James. Your testimonial was wonderful.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night, everyone.